Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, it's EternalComposer here with a good friend, Amerifin, here to finally record something, which is Pokemon Showdown. Man, it's been forever, or just never, since A, the last recording, and B, I've never recorded on PC. So finally you guys get to see how decent I am at competitive battling for Pokemon, as well as my good friend of mine.
I'm not very good, spoiler alert.
I mean... Oh well, let's start a random battle anyways.
Sure.
So for anyone not knowing, basically we're going to be doing a few random battles until we can both kind of get into the mix of using Pokemon Showdown, because it's been a while since I've used it, and how long since you were the last one to use it?
Several years probably.
Jeez. So yeah, I guess after we get our bearings using random battles, we'll be going into OU, and I'll be coaching my friend into how to play. Or just how to...
You know, this matchup doesn't seem very fair. A Rayquaza versus a Wormadam.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure they probably have something ridiculous on their side.
So would you like me to go first, or do you want to take the first move?
You go. Huh. Life Orb.
So, Life Orb Wormadam, that's interesting.
Life Orb Wormadam, and I'm guessing, probably had, like, I don't know, Hidden Power Ice?
I don't know, I think it would have done a little bit more, but then again, Rayquaza is a legendary.
Yeah, that and it's Wormadam.
I'm thinking I'll go for the Outrage. That might be enough to take it out, at least after a Life Orb recoil.
Actually, maybe, I was gonna say, maybe we can do, Dragon Claw, because they're still gonna have more Pokemon, and we might need to save this Rayquaza for later.
That's true. We'll see if they probably do have a Fairy type, but who knows?
Yeah. Either that or another Rayquaza. Or
just a straight up Wormadam. Alright, why not? I said Wormadam, that's the Rotom. I can't see. Yeah, that would be the first mistake.
I'm curious, they were level 83, and what was our Rayquaza? Level 73. I guess I'm gonna just flat out outsped us.
Yeah.
I'm curious to kind of actually go for the Furret.
Yeah, that would probably be the best bet.
Let's see, our Furret has... Can you stay still? Come on. It's like,
Me?
No, there we go. No, I was looking for, like, the information, and it wasn't, like, loading. Alright, we have Keen-Eye and Choice Band. Huh. I'm tempted to say let's just go for, let's go for Double Edge. Because, yeah, U-turn would get decent damage off, but I just am really curious at how... Yeah, okay, shoot. I wanted to see how much damage the Furt was gonna do. Surprisingly, it did a decent chunk. Ah, dang it, not enough to
It'll still... Oh, it's one of those.
Yeah, shoot, we need to switch out.
Yeah, it could be used for fodder later, I'm thinking. The Furret, I mean.
I'm gonna be predicting him to go for another burn. So I'm gonna stay and one return to go for Double Edge. Have him either go for... Oh, okay, never mind.
Blizzard and Miss, I mean, that's pretty good.
Okay, so I'm gonna go into Tyrantrum.
It's your call. Wow.
Okay. So did we outspeed the Rotom? Let's see, it was 190, we're at 197. So we do outspeed it at least. So I'm going to be going for U-turn. Just so we can probably get some damage off, because I have a weird feeling he's probably going to go for something weird.
Yeah. Alternatively, you could just trick the Choice Band onto him if you really felt like it.
Oh, that's right, because he has leftovers.
Yeah, you might as well make him useless for now.
Depends on what he goes for, but... Nice.
So, it would probably be your best bet to go and do either the Greninja or the Seismitoad, because now it's locked into something that is...
Yeah. You know what I'm gonna do?
Ice type, or at least one turn.
I'm gonna go into Greninja and set up spikes on him. Because
sure. I mean, he might as well, it's basically a free turn.
Yeah, because he's either gonna miss or he's gonna switch out. And even if he does hit with Blizzard, it's not gonna be doing very much. Alright, wow, that actually... Okay.
Wow, that's unfortunate.
Genius I am. I'm gonna risk it and go for U-turn. Hey, there we go! Granted it wasn't
Not quite enough,
kill,
but I mean,
we
you
can go
did
into
get the first turn thaw.
And then I'm gonna go for a stealth rock. Really gonna try to make out every little thing that I can with this guy. There we go, Blizzard misses.
They're definitely not doing so great right now. But...
Yeah, and definitely not gonna use Earthquake because he has Levitate. So let's go for Knockoff because that's a safer option.
Yeah.
Shoot, jeez, that thing does a lot of damage.
Even with the choice band.
Yeah.
Which wouldn't help it, but...
Alright, we're only down to 3 Pokemon. Our 3 Pokemon are already down to half health, and he already knows 2 out of the 3 that we have left. Okay.
Unfortunately, we have 2 Pokemon that are currently weak to what he has left, at least.
And it's a Mega. Well, that's good. Okay, hold on.
Or not, Seismitoad pulls through for 1 kill.
I want to use our...
Not even 2 kills, he's taken out the Rotom and the Lucario.
I'm gonna save our Greninja for last. I'm gonna go in for Sudowoodo because we have an Assault Vest. Okay, cool. This is gonna help us because we have an Assault Vest. Unless he has some weird moveset. I'm gonna go for Sucker Punch. Because I don't think he's gonna be a type of setup. Side Shock. Nice!
Things are definitely turning in our favor.
I'm gonna go for Wood Hammer. There we go! Let's go! Because I had a weird feeling.
I think it's definitely anybody's game now.
Yeah, because anytime I would have seen something like, oh, okay, there we go, now I can go for a Sucker Punch more easily. And now it's almost as even.
Can come back in and eventually die.
Now I'm curious what this thing is going to be doing. Scald. Please don't burn, please. Okay, cool, he didn't burn us. Okay.
You can try the Sucker Punch,
yeah,
but otherwise...
just to at least get off that damage. Because I think if we can... Shoot! Don't tell me he wished! Ooh,
he just did.
Don't tell me he has Protect. Please, dear Lord, do not have Protect. Okay,
doesn't seem like it, or at least I feel like risking. Damn.
Crap. I want to go for Taunt.
You could taunt him at least, yeah.
Because we can't use Hydro Pump because he's going to have Water Absorb more than likely. U-Turn is basically useless, so let's just go for Taunt and then... Shoot.
Oh, well, I'm surprised they didn't use it before then, but...
Crap. Okay, let's see. I guess we can go for U-Turn because he's probably going to go for Scald. Yep, that was game over for us.
So close, though.
Yeah. Alright, let's do another match.
Sure.
Menu, battle, alright. Ah, nice. We got a Jolteon versus a Pidgeot. And we don't have any electric type moves, but we do have Hidden Power.
Alright, I mean...
However, no, I don't think it has any ground type moves, like Earth Power or anything like that. So what I'm thinking is it's probably going to be scared, and it's might possibly switch out. So we can go for a Substitute, maybe.
Yeah, if they have a ground type, it would be a smart switch.
Yeah. Vileplume.
Oh, or whatever resists it,
so I wonder what he's going to go for.
Vileplume, I'm willing to bet doesn't have any ground type moves unless it's like hidden power type ground, but...
I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is go for Hidden Power Ice, just to scout for what move it has, and then because we outspeed it next turn, I'm gonna go for Baton Pass and switch into a counter.
Sure.
Alright, so that does a decent chunk of damage. Okay, and that's enough to break through our Substitute. Let's go Baton Pass. He's probably going to stay in. Granted, he's going to use another... Interesting, he's going for a Miltank. Okay, but we have a Buzzwole.
That's true. I mean, we also have some serious power here, but...
Oh yeah, I just realized that. I don't want to use it just quite yet. Let's see what we have on Wigglytuff real quick. I'm going to go into Wigglytuff and set up rocks. Because I don't want to use the Buzzwole just quite yet, because I don't like the move Superpower. That it lowers your attack.
That and it would probably be showing your hand pretty early, and the Pidgeot could just come back in.
Let's go for Stealth Rock. Curse. Oh, crap. Granted,
It's one of those.
I haven't seen a curse build for a while, but we can also go for... No, hold on. No additional effect. Let's just see how much Hyper Voice is going to be doing. Because he's not building up
Imagine if Whitney had one of these back in Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
I think players would have just never finished the game after that.
Just put it down the moment you get to Goldenrod. Don't ever look at it ever again.
Alright. I'm going to go for Hyper Voice one more time, and then Protect the next turn. Unless... Okay, shoot. Oh, okay. I had a really bad feeling that might happen. So I'm going to go for Protect because it has priority, and hopefully it doesn't paralyze us. Okay, good, it doesn't. For Earthquake. Now this thing is going to outspeed us, and we're on a bit of a... we're losing momentum because it's going to be healing even if we do switch out. So we might as well let this thing die. Because it already got up rocks, it already did its job. There we go.
Yeah.
Now, Buzzwole isn't going to be helping because it's already at +2 defense. So let me think. I don't think Reshiram is going to be enough to kill it because it also has Earthquake as well. Tempted to go into Arceus. Huh.
Definitely don't put in the Jolteon because it is Earthquake. The Volcarona would also have problems.
Yeah. I'm going to go into Arceus because we also have Recover. And hopefully Judgment can do just enough damage to do something. Because we're going to be doing 120 as well as extra damage from the Draco Plate that we have. Come on. Oh, I got a crit.
That's just unlucky.
Yeah. I'm going to go for another Judgment. Because I had a fear that he might have had a Fairy type or something that would resist it. Switch into that. And then... as long as it's not like a Draco Meteor that we used, because that would have really set us back, but...
That's true. I mean, you're basically on even footing now.
Yeah.
But realistically, what besides a Fairy type can you throw at an Arceus?
Yeah.
I guess a Pidgeot, that answers that.
I'm gonna go for Recover, and then I'm gonna go for Calm Mind afterwards. Even...
or not.
That's right. I didn't think it would be fast enough, but that shows me because I haven't played this in a while. Volcarona is screwed. Buzzwole is screwed. Reshiram stands a fighting chance, but let me think. We have 188
I don't know if Jolteon would be fast enough. It might be. It might at least. No.
I'm not thinking of it being fast enough. I'm thinking if it could survive. 218 special defense, 196. I'm gonna go into Jolteon just to try and see if I can even do that. So I'm going to go for Hidden Power. No, because I don't think it's going to be scared out using this thing.
No.
Okay, cool. So I do outspeed it, and it's going to go for a U-turn. So that's a decently good turn for us. I just realized the other player's name. Dank Magician.
Oh, I've been reading it as the Dark Magician all this time.
Yeah, it's a Dank Magician. Alright. Now this thing had Sludge Bomb, and I feel like we could probably survive it. Granted... I'm gonna Baton Pass into Volcarona. Unless this thing has Sleeping Powder. Please do not have Sleeping Powder. Okay, cool. It is a decent chunk, and we have Quiver Dance. But
that's true, but you also have to really hope it doesn't poison you.
Yeah, well, not that. I'm not really inherently worried about that. I'm still worried if it has something like Sleep Powder, Paralyze Powder, or like any of the other status moves. So I'm gonna go for Bug Buzz. Should be enough. Sweet, and it's gonna take extra damage from the rocks. This will kill it. Granted, it really would have helped us if we went for Quiver Dance, but I didn't want to take that risk.
It's a shame we still don't have that Arceus.
Yeah. Granted, even if this thing had multi-scale, its multi-scale or even its Focus Sash were broken because we have rock set up. So... I'm going to switch this out for Jolt. No.
You
Dang it,
both Pokemon have Hidden Power Ice, but it's just what do you think would do more damage?
I'm gonna go
at
for
this
Quiver
point,
Dance, because what I'm thinking is that he's gonna have Dragon Dance, because these Dragonites usually go for that from what I've always remembered going up against them. Yeah, I knew it! And this Hidden Power should be enough to knock it out.
You will at least most likely be faster than it.
Because we're at
still,
369 special attack. There we go!
so. That's a dead Dragonite.
Okay, I haven't played Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, and Okay, Fire Ghost.
Trust me, I barely recognize that name. I'm like, hey, it's the clown thing.
Yeah. Fire Ghost. Shoot. Should we go for... No, because it's fire.
I remember its signature move being fire type, and it does a lot of damage to both you and itself, so...
Should we go for Fire Blast and hope that it hits, or Quiver Dance?
Well, Fire Blast it would resist. Then again, so would... It's hard to say, because you could either do that, or you could go into Reshiram and have it resist something with
Or I can go into Jolteon and hope it goes for its signature move, and it'll take a decent enough damage.
That's true.
Because then I can switch into Reshiram. And Reshiram could probably live just at least one attack.
Goes for the Shadow Ball.
Huh. And it doesn't have Life Orb. So I'm just gonna go for... Let's just go for Signal Beam just to get damage off. And it's quicker. Okay. I'm guessing this thing is probably Choice Scarf and... Okay, crap. Alright, let's see. We go for Stone Edge.
That's true.
I'm gonna go for that. Just hope that... Okay, we lived one. And it hit. Oh, thank God. Okay, cool. We needed that. And thank God we have leftovers. Mantine.
Mantine.
Don't these things run Thunder Wave? Huh. I'm gonna go into Buzzwole. Because it... Yeah, we have a Choice Scarf, but... Interesting, okay.
Oh.
So that didn't do much. So I guess... Okay, let me think. Should I Poison Jab or go into Volcarona? Because it doesn't... It might not have a Thunder Wave.
That depends. I mean, you could try and Stone Edge it, but it wouldn't do all that much because you're burned and...
I'm thinking of going for like Poison Jab. Because we have a 30% chance to target... Or Poison. Let's get that Poison
and that was a crit.
Yeah. Well, as long as we know that it has leftovers, Air Slash and Scald. So let's see.
That thing can certainly counter your Volcarona.
Yeah. Even if I went for Draco Meteor or Blue Flare, that thing is still going to be living it. Shoot. I guess we can go... What do you think we should go in, Volcarona or Reshiram? Because... Or we can go for
either
a Bug Buzz
one.
on Volcarona.
Like the Vileplume in the back doesn't want to face either one of them. It's just whichever you think would hit harder.
I'm gonna go for a Bug Buzz and hope we do a decent amount of chip damage. Maybe just enough where we can put it in range of Reshiram. It doesn't look like it's gonna be enough. Shoot. So let's see. I can go for a Draco.
That's true. It might not do enough though because Mantine is really bulky.
Yeah, it's either... Well, let's see. What do we have? We have a higher special attack, so we can go for a Draco pretty safely, I feel. Come on.
Close.
Crap. Blue Flare is 85% chance to hit. I'm just gonna go for Blue Flare. Nice. You better than this. Okay, cool. Hold on, don't we have Recover on this thing?
Yes,
Yeah, we have Roost.
Roost.
I'm gonna go for a Roost, and then we'll go for Blue Flare the next turn. Don't poison, don't poison. Thank God. Okay, Blue Flare.
I don't think it has sleep powder or anything. If it, otherwise, it would have just gone right for it. I feel.
Nice, we burned it. Don't crit and don't poison. Okay, it's poisoned.
Okay, well,
but
you
we
got
can
the
kill it the next turn. Actually,
Yeah.
you know what? Part of me doesn't want to risk Blue Flare missing, so I want to go for like a Roost. What do you think?
I think that's the smart decision.
Because we outspeed it anyways.
Because you can stall them out. They can't.
Yeah.
They don't have like sunny day or anything.
Unless they crit. So I'm gonna go for a Roost one more time, because we can reliably go for a Blue Flare. Even if we miss, we'll still be alive.
That's true. The Black Sludge is keeping them right around the same health level as well.
Yeah. Okay, just enough. Except if they crit, but I really... Okay, it missed. Don't crit. Okay.
I have never seen a Vile Plume stand up to a Reshiram before, but here we are.
I feel like this thing is doing more and more damage every time. Okay, I'm gonna go for a Roost one
You
more
might
time.
have to just risk it
Yeah.
eventually.
Because I have a feeling this thing's gonna end up, I'm gonna go for a Roost one more time. I still don't want to risk it. Okay, let's go for Blue Flare and do not miss. Oh,
There you
thank
go.
God, there we go.
I don't think the Volcarona would have lasted nearly as long. I think this was definitely the smarter play.
Yeah, thank God. Do you want to go onto OU battles, or do you want to go onto a random battle?
You could try OU battles, those are usually pretty fun.
Yeah, let's do that. I haven't played this for God knows how long, and neither of us have played this for a long time. So I'm going to be using the an old team that I just randomly built a long time ago. I transferred over. So let's see. Put the timer on. Have fun. Did I not type in? Come on. Have fun. There we go. I never type in good luck to my opponent because more than likely they're going to have the good luck if they do. And good luck is the last thing you want your opponent to have in Pokemon. Okay. I'm thinking he's probably going to lead off with like a Mulga, or possibly set up rocks with, what is it, Seismitoad? So, I want to go into Breloom.
I feel like that would lead with the Emolga.
Yeah, Breloom would be a bad choice. However, if we go Zapdos to counter that, we don't really get to do almost anything against the Seismitoad.
So Toxapex here to stall, or, well, technically both. It also has Haze.
We can set up Toxic Spikes with Toxapex, and we could probably live a hit from a Choice Banded Seismitoad.
That's true.
Okay, so we did lead off with a Seismitoad. That's interesting. Now, I don't remember if these things get defogged, especially now that there's Leaf Tutors. But
Which, the Seismitoad?
yeah, the Seismitoad.
I don't think it would, but I can look it up.
Sure. Okay, so just in case if it does, and I don't end up using Toxic Spikes, what do I switch out to? I don't want Kartana taking damage this early on, because you can easily go into Emboar. Actually, let me think.
I'm almost certain that it does not get defogged.
Okay, let's set up Toxic Spikes. It does about half damage, and then because we're going to heal just a little bit. What should I do? Let me think. I'm gonna go into, Kartana, just to scare him out. And if it scares him out into Emboar, I'm hoping that if it does go into Emboar, we can go into, Camerupt. Actually, what am I thinking Camerupt? What would we really be doing against it? Let me think real quick. Zapdos wouldn't be doing too much. Or I can go back in again. If he does go back into Ember, we can go into Toxapex and finish setting up spikes.
That's true.
So I think I'm going to do that, because I don't think he's going to go and risk a Kartana attacking him. Interesting. He goes for a knockoff.
Like, just hang on.
So he risked that. That's really interesting. Okay. We can live one more hit from one of his earthquakes and set up another spike. Because that'll help us.
I almost feel like he's poison touch Seismitoad. I feel like he was hoping for the poison, whichever he switched into.
Yeah.
Because realistically, nothing would set up the rain on his side, I think.
I'm gonna switch out into... We could switch out into Cortana and get some, just a little bit of movement off, and we can get a good attack in there. I feel like that would be a good choice, because almost a good chunk of his team is weak to Sacred Sword. Or we can go into Breloom. Let's go into Breloom, because we risk less going into Breloom. Okay. Now we're at 271. Shoot, he might possibly outspeed us, and I'm not sure if he at least has just a little bit of speed built into him. So I'm gonna go in for Bullet Seed. Okay, cool. That's good.
Yeah.
I almost went and used Spore, but I was thinking, what if he goes into a Superior, and the Superior is the last thing I want to go up against. Interesting, he has
But
a
he
Stout
brings
then.
out the Stout. That's interesting.
Yeah, he's poisoned, so he can't use Spore, so let's... We can do a decent amount of chunk with Mach Punch. Yeah. So I'm just gonna go for a Mach Punch and get good damage off of him. Psychic Fangs, how we live. I don't think you'd have a Quick Attack because we still have Mach Punch anyways, and we're faster. Because he goes at 284 and we... Oh, never mind, actually he could be faster than us even if he did have Quick Attack. So, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Nice.
I guess he brought it in expecting it to just kill you with Psychic Fangs, but that obviously didn't end up happening.
Yeah. And ironically, because of the Seismitoad knocking us off, that saved us.
This Emolga that was almost certain to outspeed you.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go for Mach Punch just to get damage off. Hey, that does actually
do a fair
chunk of
amount.
damage. And it has Rocky Helmet. Interesting. And Defog, but it fails. Huh. So you know what I'm thinking is let's go into Camerupt and scare him. Because even if he goes for Defog, he's going to be taking a big chunk from Camerupt, and it's not going to tempt him into going for a Superior because it's Camerupt. Mega Camerupt, actually. So let's go for Lava Plume. Because if he defogs, and then... Actually, no, because we'd be slower. So if he defogs first, and then we set up rocks, our rocks would still be there, and if he defogs again, we can kill him that turn.
Unless he fears that you're just gonna straight up kill his defog Pokemon and leaves, but that would be a little bit too late now, wouldn't it?
Yeah, because there's nothing really for him to switch into.
Yeah.
Defog, and then we get up the Stealth Rocks up. Nice. I'm gonna go for a Lava Plume just to get a good chunk of damage.
You've lost your poison spikes, but you've gained in regular spikes instead, so it's an interesting trade-off.
Because now he's going to be taking a decent chunk of damage. Now, what is this thing going to have? I think they usually have Earth Power.
No, you're thinking of the evolved form. These Dwellius are almost completely physical attackers, and they still have Hustle.
Really? Should I go
unless he feels like bringing something from left field.
Yeah, what speed is he at? He's at 236. I mean, granted, this thing is not going to be outspeeding anything, so... We could go into Zapdos just to see what he has. Because we're not losing any momentum if we go into Zapdos.
That's true. You also have Hidden Power Ice on you, just in case.
Yeah. Aqua Tail. Interesting. So let's go for Hidden Power. Because Hidden Power Ice is going to do a good chunk of damage against 2/3 of his Pokemon. And he misses. Interesting.
Unfortunately, Hustle is a garbage ability, so...
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I'm tempted to almost go for Discharge, just in case he switches out. Because I'm thinking, oh crap.
It would be resisted by the Superior, but he knows you have Hidden Power Ice, so maybe he doesn't risk it.
He actually stays in. Interesting. And it kills us. Huh, okay. I hate that the timer is acting so fast all of a sudden. Let's go in for Kartana.
You have 15 seconds to make a move.
Yeah, I know. It's actually pretty scary. I'm just gonna stay in with Sacred Sword. Because we're gonna... Oh, it crits anyways.
Wow, you have to make split-second decisions now.
Yeah. Holy cow. Because with Kartana, I think we can almost kill him with a +1 Sacred Sword. And let's hope it... it doesn't! At least it put him in a decent range
The Toxapex might be able to at least take one hit, at least.
Yeah, but if we do that, then the Superior has momentum if we do that.
That's true.
So what speed is this thing going to be at? 251. Let's hope this Camerupt can survive it. If not, then we're going to have to go into Kyurem, and it's going to be really risky going into that. So I'm going to be going for another Lava Plume. No. Okay.
Just takes itself out, why not?
Now here's the scary thing. This Superior is gonna have Contrary, and it's definitely gonna be able to get off a Leaf Storm, unless it misses, which I really doubt. But I'm gonna go for Lava Plume, Leaf Blade,
or not.
What? Why would you go?
Prove you wrong right then and there.
Okay. Let's just go for a Sub-Zero Slammer or Z move, and I. Oh, you better. Okay, at least it didn't use up our
What
Z
is
move.
the Superior, honestly?
I already see the thing that says skip to end, so yep, we won. Nice.
There you go.
Oh, thank God. Yeah, GG,
That was a pretty good match.
Oh, man. That was a good match.
That's Superior, though.
Man, we're really low in the rankings. We're at like the 10,000s right now. I mean, I haven't played this
before. Is that good?
Like ever,
I haven't played in 3 years, you'd have to tell me.
Yeah, like medium range is about like the 15,000s, 17,000s. As far as what I always remember getting up to. So we're like at the bottom of the barrel right now, and we were struggling against that.
But it's a learning experience, isn't it?
Yeah. You want to use the same team or another team?
How good do you feel about your team that you just used?
Hold on real quick. Actually, did this one... yeah, it saved under OU. I felt pretty good about the team that we just used, and the other team that I have loaded up on here also looks just as equally fun. It's Mega Heracross with Close Combat, Pin Missile, Rock Blast, and Sword Dance. It also has Guts, a Marowak that is built, not tanky I want to say, but it has 248 HP and 252 for attack. Thick Club, of course, Rockhead, Flare Blitz, Shadow Bone, Boomerang, or Boomerang, Sword Stance. Our Crawdont has Life Orb, Knockoff, Liquidation, Aqua Jet, and Sword Stance. Interestingly enough, it also has it has HP for its EV spread. It doesn't have... I could have sworn I remember having a different spread, but whatever. Mental Herb for Cresselia, Trick Room, Ice Beam, Moonlight, and Lunar Dance. Okay, that makes sense. That's why I'm not seeing plus speed on anything. This is a Trick Room team. That's really cool. And the Magearna also has Trick Room, Focus Blast, Thunderbolt, and Ice Beam with Fightium Z.
That's a really interesting
This sounds
Magearna.
like a really fun team.
You might as well use it, I mean...
Yeah, this sounds really fun. Alright. Let's go and do unlimited... Nope, wrong team. There we go. Alright, let's see how we do. Alright, so
wow, there are a lot of fast Pokemon on his team. He's not gonna do well.
Yeah. He also has the Crobat and the Beedrill. Also, this is an all poison type team.
Yeah, the Crobat, the Beedrill, and the Salazzle will at least be very fast. The Roserade would also probably be pretty up there.
Let's go into Migirna because our Migirna has poison and we can resist that. And we can go for a Trick Room, and even then, we can do a good chunk of damage depending. Okay. So this thing is more than likely actually going to be slower than... Well, actually, no, we're slower than it. It's really interesting. Should we go for a Trick Room, or should we go for Thunderbolt?
I don't know what it would do to you if it stayed in, because your Steel type needs Poison type.
We have a decent
but
amount...
Most of the things on his team usually wouldn't appreciate a Thunderbolt, like the Crobat.
Yeah,
or the
makes
Beedrill.
sense,
The Beedrill is fragile.
We have a decent amount of special defense. So I'm gonna go for a Thunderbolt. Dang, that actually does a good chunk. Don't burn us.
I think it's specifically because you requested that they not burn you.
I'm gonna go for a Trick Room. Or... should I go for the Thunderbolt or the Trick Room? Thunderbolt feels like a good choice because it's going to do a good chunk of damage, and if it kills him, then we also get the plus special attack.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember Salazzle having Earth Power.
Corrosion.
Could you check? Oh, that's right, Corrosion. Okay, that's interesting. So, what can we go for that? Let's see, Cresselia, we can go for... No. Let's see...
He can poison you regardless of your typing, but I don't think the poison type moves will work. I don't think he can sludge bomb you.
Do you want to go for Uxie? Because we have a really good chunk of special defense with 338.
That's true. It could probably take a solid hit.
Yeah, let's go for that. Interesting. I'd completely forgotten it was a fire type too. I was taking everything into account except for the fact that it's a fire type. Let's go for Trick Room. Muck. Interesting. It's probably going to go for either a Shadow Punch or a knockoff. I feel safe in going for a Stealth Rock.
Yeah, I think that would be a good idea.
Nice, and we live it. Okay, let's just go for Memento anyways. Poison Jab, okay. So let's see, this thing is at 218. 218. Let's go to Marowak, because we can use Boomerang. Actually, it might scare him off, so no, because this thing is probably going to go for, what is it called? Knockoff. Now that I think about it.
It might go for, like, Earthquake or something if it gets it.
Yeah. I'm gonna risk going for the Boomerang and hoping it knocks him out. Nice. Come on. No, wait, dang it, because of that Figgy Berry.
Oh, he lived on 2 HP.
Yeah, but the thing is, he's gonna have Shadow Attack. Or... no, is it Shadow Punch or Shadow... I don't remember. Okay, that's interesting. And now our thing is over, so we might as well sack the Marowak if anything.
Yeah, it's gonna outspeed you regardless.
Yeah. So that way, now that I use U-turn, it's gonna reveal like what he's gonna go for next, and then we can have the summon of a priority. Oh, he goes for Muck. That's interesting. Let's go for Crawdaunt, because we also have Aqua Jet on that thing. There we go.
I feel like he would either go into Drill or Roserade. That's a good looking Roserade.
Yeah. It's your favorite shiny, isn't it?
Yeah, it is actually.
Nice.
So, kudos to this guy.
I'm gonna go
the
back
King of Roses, ironically.
Migirna, because we also have Ice Beam, and either that, we could also set up another... Nice. We can set up another Trick Room. You know what I'm gonna do? Is I'm gonna have us use Ice Beam, we're gonna die, and then we're gonna use Cresselia to bring us back for... Actually, no, let's not do that quite yet.
What Z Crystal do you have on this Migirna?
Fighting MZ. So I'm gonna go for Ice Beam because that's gonna give it a good chunk of damage. We're gonna die, of course. And because we still have Trick Room up, let's go for a Heracross. That should scare him out because we also have Pin Missile and should be doing a good chunk. Actually, I'm almost tempted into going for a Swords Dance because we still have 3 turns of Trick Room up. I'm gonna go and risk for the Swords Dance. I don't think there's anything he's gonna have that's gonna be scaring me. Alright, Dazzling Gleam. Alright.
You say that as he throws a fairy type move at you.
Let's go for Pin Missile though. Knock you out. There we go. And
You
we
have
still have Trick
one
Room
turn
up
of Trick Room left,
yeah.
so he's probably the Beedrill. Well, it's not much of a threat.
Rock Blast is 90% chance to hit. Why do I have a bad feeling it's gonna hit? Wait! I didn't think of that! Shoot! I didn't think Beedrills run Protect anymore.
Oh, that was clever.
Because it's been a long time since I saw Beedrills run Protect because of the change to the Mega Evolution mechanics in Gen 7. And because of that, Mega Evolution Pokemon like Beedrill, Diancie don't really run Protect anymore. But that's interesting to see that it still had Protect. I'm gonna go in for Rock Blast and then send in Cresselia to Lunar Dance. Okay. I'm gonna send in Cresselia to Lunar Dance. Actually, I think we can still live one more thing, so I'm gonna go set up a Trick Room and then set up a Lunar Dance. Because if we Lunar Dance and then go into another thing, he'll still be faster than us, but if we have Trick Room, that can give us just a little bit of edge.
Yeah, and everything else will outspeed.
Okay,
so
and a U-turn.
everything that he has, anyway.
Crobat. This thing has like Shadow Ball, doesn't it? Or they can run Shadow Ball.
No, it would make sense to have Shadow Ball. Probably like U-turn, Cross Poison. God knows what else, Defog maybe if it really felt like it.
372, but what if it has Choice Band though? Shoot. I'm gonna try and attempt for going for a Lunar Dance. Good. Okay.
Well, that I think that means that it doesn't have any choice items, unless it just felt like faking you out.
Yeah. Marowak feels like a good choice because while Magearna would be really good, that Salazzle is going to be putting it in a check.
Yeah.
And Heracross, while it is going to be pretty good, it also...
I'm thinking the Marowak maybe, or the Heracross, because the Yuki would just get checked by the Beedrill, probably, or the Crobat.
Maybe for the Marowak. Wait! No! What was I thinking? For some reason I thought it brought back another Pokemon that you had. Okay. I'm an idiot. It's been a long time.
You thought it was Healing Wish or something, didn't you?
Yes. Okay, shoot. Okay, I gotta go for a Swords Dance, and that's gotta be something that's gonna have to rest. Last stuff. No, wait, but we have Life Orb. Oh, we're gonna die from life.
Oh my god. Wow, this feels kind of sad.
GG. Dang it.
Wow, and it even gets the double protect and everything.
He's really just rubbing the salt in the wound because no matter what we die. Yeah.
At least you got the Crobat.
Yeah. Okay, but now we know what we can do with this team, if anything. I'm gonna let you take the next battle.
Sure.
Nice, you get to go up against a standard OU team.
That is the most common OU team I think I've ever seen. With the exception of B-Sharp. Good lead for this.
I'm thinking he's probably either going to go for Landorus or Greninja.
Yeah.
It could be Ash Greninja or Protein Greninja, but I'm leaning
God, I hope it's
on
not
the
Ash
side of-
Greninja.
Yeah, because I think it's ridiculously good. I'd recommend going into the Uxie, if anything.
Yeah. Might as well. I'll go with that.
Interesting, it goes into a Charizard. Let me think. Let's see.
Would he have anything that would wipe away Stealth Rock, though? Probably the Landorus.
Defog, yeah, Landorus would have Defog. But actually, what I'm thinking is we set up Stealth Rock. At one point, he's going to have to go and send in the Landorus, and that would be a good chance for us to switch into Crawdon and get the upper hand at that point. We can get momentum building up.
So, Stealth Rock.
Yeah. Oh.
Or you could do that, I guess. I mean, he's really intimidated by the Uxie.
Yeah, I guess he saw all the planning that I was going on through my head, read my mind, and he forfeit. He was like, yeah, I can't, you know, that Stealth Rock plan and then switching in for Crawdon, that's genius. I can't do anything against that. GG, I'm out.
The pressure was too much. I guess I intimidated him by doing absolutely nothing.
Huh. Alright.
We did it. We won. Sure. I was almost hoping it would be the same guy again. Yeah.
Interesting. He has so many choices to set up. One, you can set up with the Nasty Plot Thunderous. You can go into his Ferrothorn. You can set up rocks with his Garchomp. Also set up rocks with, what's it called? Empoleon. This is going to be a really interesting one that you got set up with. I almost feel like just going into a straight-up attacker is the best option, so I'm thinking Crawdon or Heracross.
I don't know how much... I don't know how much Crawdon would do. Maybe Heracross.
Because I'm scared of him, or sending out Magearna, because he has the, what is it called, Volcarona, as well as a Garchomp.
It's your call, I mean.
More than... Well, it's your game, I'm just coaching you this time.
Thanks for making the choice easy.
Yeah, at least I'm coaching.
That's true.
I'm thinking, well, more than likely that Tangrowth is going to have an Assault Vest, so Magearna is definitely a bad option. So that's why I was saying either Crawdon or Heracross are good options right now.
I'll lead with the Heracross just because it has wider range of types at its disposal.
Okay, cool.
Nice name, I guess. I don't know.
He could have Thunder Wave. So, do you want to risk going for a Sword Stance and him Thunder Waving you, and having our Heracross be almost useless for the rest of the game? Or we can try and at least get the close combat out of the way. We
could try and get the close combat out of the way, but this thing might have Iron Barbs and Rocky Helmet, which is...
It will, either way, but at least we'd be getting this thing out of the way. Or at least seeing what moveset it has.
That's true. Should I remain Mega Evolve or Unmega Evolve?
No, Mega Evolve.
Sorry, what?
Mega Evolve?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can now.
Oh, okay. I was saying Mega Evolve and go for close combat.
Sure.
Nice, we got this thing out
That's
of
a
the
strong
way.
Heracross. I'll never doubt it ever again.
We got a good chunk of damage. Actually, he didn't even have Rocky Helmet. That's interesting. So I'm guessing it probably had like something like Figgy Berry or the appropriate berry for like one of the specialized berries for types.
Either that or it could have just had straight leftovers.
Yeah, that's true. Forgot about that. Alright, this thing is actually probably more than likely going to try and Nasty Plot up on us. So we can also risk going for a Rock Blast.
I feel like it's either just gonna do like acrobatics or air slash.
Yeah.
But
because I remember I used to run Nasty Plot on these things.
Yeah, that's true. Feels like a really aggressive play to go Rock Blast, but that might be for the best.
Yeah, because this guy has a bit of a more defensive team.
Yeah.
Like he'll
we'll try it.
Yeah, he'll out like different. Interesting.
Well, and there's
Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Crap. But
So you weren't kidding when you said something was gonna paralyze the Heracross and take it out for basically the rest of the game.
Yeah. Just sack it, I guess.
I don't know whether to keep it just to sack it off later, or because if we leave it to die now, I'm worried it's gonna start setting up.
That's true. Because we can't. It wasn't intimidated into. Actually, now that I think about it, it wasn't intimidated for going for a Thunder type move, even though we have a Marowak, which could possibly run a Lightning Rod.
That's
so that's
true.
interesting that he went for that. And we can't switch into Crawdaunt.
So.
Cresselia and Magearna might be a good option, or Uxie. Actually, Uxie might be a good option, because we could tank
Probably. Yeah.
And he went for Nasty Plot. What did I tell you? We can go for a Memento, actually.
Memento right now?
It's your call. We can go for a Stealth Rock, and that would really be hampering down his, what is it called? Volcarona.
It would do some damage to the Volcarona at least, but the Empoleon could just come in and wipe it away.
That's true. But at the same time, well, what would we even have for Empoleon? I guess we have Magearna. The Magearna, and to an extent, let's see. To an extent, we also have, Marowak, ironically enough, to handle an Empoleon. So, shoot.
We could attempt to assume that he's just gonna Thunderbolt again and try for Magic Coat, assuming we survive.
Wait, what does Magic Coat even do? Oh, that's not even what Magic Coat does. I think you're thinking of a different move, aren't you?
Which Magic Coat?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the yeah, I was thinking of something. I think I was thinking of Mirror Coat, not Magic Coat.
Yeah.
Well, we've got less than 40 seconds to make a decision.
Stealth Rock or Memento? Let's go for Stealth Rock, I guess. Or actually...
Stealth Rock?
Either way, we're still on the losing side. So either Stealth Rock or Memento are our best bets right now. We have 13 seconds left.
I'll go for Memento. Nice. Thanks.
Wow.
Just what I wanted.
Now we have struggle.
Okay, now we can struggle. That's it.
Switch out.
Probably switch out.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to Marowak.
To what? There you go.
Okay. You went for a Nasty Plot. Okay. We can go... Wow, we already have 10 seconds left. I'm going for Shadow Bone. And he risked going for the Thunderbolt. That's interesting. He probably already figured that we didn't have it. That or Marowaks just probably don't run Lightning Rod anymore.
It really depends on the set, I think. I've seen both. I guess he just took a chance.
Yeah, I had to make like a decision. We could live this. I doubt it. But I'm gonna go for
you can try.
I'm gonna go for Trick Room actually. Oh wow.
Yeah, I think we're about to get swept. I think we're about to get swept by a Thunderous.
Yeah, we lost. I don't think there's any way we can recover from that one.
Send in the Cresselia maybe and have it Lunar Dance. The Heracross might it won't survive, but I don't know. I can't think.
Yeah, we didn't even get to do it. Yeah, we gotta forfeit.
That's about it.
Yeah. Alright, let's go back to the other team that we had. Alright, okay. Great. This is gonna be fun. Just real fun. Usually, I'm thinking he's either gonna send a Diancie, or Heatran. And I could go for a Toxapex. Actually, Camera might be a good option.
Yeah, I could handle either of them, realistically.
Yeah, it actually surprisingly checks a good chunk of what he has. Or we could go for a Breloom. I'm actually going to go for a Breloom, because what I'm thinking of is we can outspeed this. And, no, wait. Spore, because it's going to have Magic Bounce.
It's just called Mega Diancie, but it's not Mega.
Yeah, that's funny. It's also it's a Fairy type, dang it. I'm gonna go for Bullet Seed. Nice.
Okay.
Okay,
Or
there
it could
goes
do
a
that.
Burnham. Toxapex is not Camerupt is not gonna live that, so let's go into Toxapex. Shoot. I guess we could just go for Scald. Try to get a burn out of it. Unless he wants to go into Zapdos and...
Wow, that didn't do nearly as much as I thought it would.
His Psychic did like over 50%, so we can't live another.
Yeah.
Let me think. Wow, this is definitely a bad startup. Huh. Shoot. I'm going to, let's see. What can even tank that? I'm gonna go for a Zapdos, I guess. I really just am trying to eyeball this, I guess. Okay, that did a decent chunk of damage, but at the same time, this thing is definitely gonna outspeed us. 350, yeah, that thing's fast.
It also probably is a rock type move.
Yeah, well, definitely. I almost want to say maybe just based off the team he has, maybe this is actually a more bulkier version of it, and it doesn't have the speed for us to outspeed it.
That's possible. But I mean, it did outspeed your Breloom, so...
That's true. Well, let's see. 328 versus... No, that was a 262 speed Breloom, and this is a 328 speed Zapdos.
Oh, no. Yeah, you're right.
Taking a hidden power. Well, it was worth trying. Okay. And it even got the... Dang it.
And the sweep begins.
I didn't think of this, and I don't know why it didn't pass on my mind. We can go for a Sacred Stone, or Sacred Stone, what is this, Fire Emblem? I could go under Kartana, and I can go for Sacred Sword, because I can do a good chunk to all of his Pokemon.
Yeah.
I just hope it kills his... Actually, no, Sacred Sword is a better move, because I was thinking, let's... Oh my god.
Oh, that extra defense really made it for him.
Dang it. Yeah, we've lost this basically. Unless
this is a little sad.
Unless Kyurem can pull something out of his butt. I guess let's go Iron Head. I mean, we lived it.
Jeez, Mega Diancie is ridiculous.
Yeah, he's more than likely gonna send in a Zapdos or his Keldeo. Or he just sends in
Alternatively,
his
he could send in his own.
That's nice. Let's just go for Dragon Claw. Watch him out. Yeah, he outspeeds us. And he crits
just to rub salt in the wound.
Yeah. Yeah, as a send in Camerupt. What else could we really do? I'm just gonna go for Earth Power. And he goes for Z-move. That's nice, just to show off the power. Might as well send in the Toxapex.
I mean, why not?
I mean, we lived.
Toxapex living on a hope and a dream.
No, it doesn't burn it. Alright, that's nice. Yeah, we lost that.
Ouch.
Let me see how long we've been recording for real quick. We've been recording for... Oh wow, we've actually been recording for an hour. Almost exactly.
Wow. It doesn't even feel like an hour. It feels like it's been like half of that.
Yeah, that's funny. Do you want to get in like one random battle after this, or do you want to call it quits, I guess, for the recording?
I think I'm good for now, because it's a little late, but...
Oh, that's true.
Just like, you know, whenever you have time to record, you know, let me know or whatever. I'll probably make time.
Sure thing. This has been Eternal Composer, and this has been my friend Amerifin. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of the first time I've ever had actual competitive Pokemon on here. So, hope you guys tune in next time for whatever episode I have next time. And go check out our friend Xenoflex Raiden on his channel, and I'll have his link in the description below. He's a really funny YouTuber that does a lot of story-based games and just a lot of really unappreciated games in general. So, see you guys. Have a good one.